And we are live. What's going on? What's happening? Let's get right into this. Masculine men do not compete with other men. I'm going to repeat. Masculine men do not compete with other men. So this goes out to all the males out there. If the things I say today trigger you, you're the type of goofy cornball I'm talking about. The kind of goofy cornball that does not have a personal relationship with the Most High God. The kind of goofy cornball that is really in allegiance with this realm's God, Satan. You're worried about materialistic stuff, superficial stuff. You're worrying about other men's women. You're worrying about impressing other men's women. And you compete with men. You're broken. You are a male. You are a subspecies of men. You are barely considered to be man. Some of y'all are human, wild men, whatever it's called, mankind. Y'all fall in these subsidiary type of communities below man. You are not considered a man amongst men if you were out here competing with another man. Now, it's a little bit different if it's two of y'all and y'all motivate each other through competition. You're competitive, and the other guy knows you're competing with them. But when you're secretly competing with a man that don't even know you, you got to know what kind of hoe you are. You got to, bro. You got to know you a bitch, right? Like you got to know that, right? You can get online and try to talk tough and da, 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 da. If you're secretly competing, studying another man, watching another man in your bedroom when no one's around, where are you finding the time to study this guy? Are you studying him in front of other men, or are you studying him in your home or in your truck or car away from everybody else because you know it's wrong? See, don't act like you think that whatever you're doing is normal. You're not studying these guys in front of other people. There's no way you're doing it. There's no way. There's no way. No, you're doing it, where you're in a shameful place, no one else around, and you're finding time to study another man to compete with him. To watch another man to get jealous of him and the way that God has him moving. That don't make any sense. That don't make any sense. You dudes, man, like, and I, a lot of y'all go like you don't compete with men. I see you content creators copying other content creators. I remember, and I know the original content creator that you took that look or that cadence or that sound. You know what I mean? I know who that person was you took it from. And that's all y'all do. You just keep taking from other content creators, trying to make this amalgamated Frankenstein's monster of the perfect image of wherever you think that you're supposed to be to get the most people. Instead of realizing you being you, your authentic self, is what people are craving right now. Not the image of perfection online. That's not what it is. But you're so dumb and low IQ, probably raised by, what I'm saying, some type of single mother that you operate in this dark feminine energy where you sneak around and you mentally manipulate and you wordsmith and play with words instead of handling your business straight up like a man would do. You got a man out there that you watch his content or somebody puts you onto it and it triggers you into wanting to copy him. Hey, put that dude's content away. Go pray to God, get right with God, and work on yourself. That means it's time for you to put some major work on yourself. I see a lot of you, excuse my French, pieces of shit out there copying me, competing with me. Hey, we all rhyming words now, right? I make a little channel where I'm rhyming words. Everybody rhyming words now. Y'all done switched your whole cadence up to trying to rhyme words. You're stupid ass pieces of shit. What you are. And you're motivating a beast and don't even fucking know it. But it's all good. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep trying to be cute. But I advise if you're trying to compete with me with that little bullshit I do with making a few words rhyme together when really it's just the Most High God speaking through me. Whenever I'm doing those videos on my TikTok of being an extremely attractive master man, I let God flow. That ain't even really me. I go back and look at the video like, damn, I said that. But since you got a problem with the way that that flow is coming from me, from God, let's see you compete with me with everything else that God's put on me. Get in shape, motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, you can compete with me with some words. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, we all rappers now, whatever, poets. Hey, lose some weight. Get in shape. Find time to get in shape while also studying me so you can get your little ramen thing down, while also studying me while you trying to do whatever else you do. Get in shape and see how much harder it is to compete with somebody like me. Get in shape. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't said nothing. Get in shape. I know all y'all click up and be like, "Oh man, this dude ain't said nothing." I said plenty, and I said it while being in fit and being in shape with a six pack. Get in shape, man. Don't try to be cute and all this other stuff running your mouth. Get in shape, bro. Put some actual labor into things like a man would do. Get in shape, bro. Get your fat ass out here trying to do all this other stuff, trying to keep up with somebody else. Do that while getting in shape. Fat fuck. Trying to be cute. Ain't nothing cute about diabetes. Ain't nothing cute about high blood pressure. Fuck. Ain't nothing cute about having bigger titties than your girl. Always trying to be cute because you see a man that you're intimidated by. You see me handling all the boxes. Well, I'll just compete with this. No, 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 no. You don't get to cherry pick what you want to compete with. Compete with me as an entire person, boy. Compete with me as an entire person. If you can't do that, then, man, you're a fan. You're a fan. Admit that I inspire you. Admit that I motivate you. That it wasn't for me, you wouldn't know what content to put out or have motivation to get up the next day to do anything. Right? Just admit that if you're not going to compete with me on every level. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I'm here to compete. I didn't just get my words right, go back to school and, you know what I'm saying, build my businesses up. I got in shape as well. As painful as it is, I just got through doing Insanity. Just got through doing that workout. Go look it up by Shanti. Right? Nah, not month 1, month 2. Max cardio conditioning. Look it up. Okay. So while you over here doing this little easy shit that you can sit on your little fat ass and imitate and study, get your fat ass up and put that hard work in. Then maybe I might see your ass a little bit of competition or, oh, okay, I see you over there. But you just taking some words and playing with them, bro. Come on, man. My boy, my 14-year-old son can play with words, man. He can wordsmith and rhyme a little, man. Don't do that, man. Ain't nobody doing that to try to impress nobody. That's the way God talks through me. It's about my overall presentation. That's the shit that y'all get jealous of because it's the only thing that you can somewhat get close to doing what I do. You can't do it looks wise. You can't do it swag or drip wise. You can't do it, you know what I'm saying? History, being a warrior, 2-time Army combat veteran that worked for the White House. My backstory is a movie. You ain't got nothing on that. The only thing you can do is try to imitate or mock or whatever the way that I go about doing one of my kind of videos of my cadence. That's all you can do. That's all you got. Get your punk asses down. I'm talking to all of y'all too. All you Negroes out there imitating, copying, mocking, trying to get cute, coy, but none of you getting in shape though. Not a single one of you getting in shape. So that's how I know that you trying to mock and trying to be cute. Get your fat ass in the gym. If you was getting inspired by me properly, first thing you'd be doing is putting the food down, putting the Davy cakes down, getting some proper sleep, fasting. You be doing something with yourself, going for a walk. No, you see me get intimidated by me, then try to get cute and mock it. Stupid fuck. All I know is I'm motivated by all of y'all. I'm like Michael Jordan with this. I see my competition trying to mock me, keep it in my head. I don't give a shit how big your following is, who you are, celebrity, whatever, comedian, content creator. I'm watching all of you. I used to work for the White House. You idiots are barely able to get online. I'm an engineer by trade. If you think you're throwing shade and I'm not going to pick up on it, if you don't think I'm recognize patterns from the way you used to speak to the way you done changed it now, since I've been getting a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Getting a little bit popular. My little way of speaking is taking off a little bit, right? I noticed I got to pay attention to this kind of stuff. I have to stay ahead of y'all while y'all trying to imitate what I do so I can go ahead and upgrade another level. You know what I'm saying? Leave you in the dust. I got to pay attention to what you're stealing from me, what you're mocking, what you're imitating. I have to. Boy, y'all be going in on my stuff, boy, like you one of my cheering, eating off my plate. Hey, daddy, what you got now? Nah, what's wrong with y'all, bro? I can't respect no males like that. And then y'all be online and see you steal from smaller content creators so nobody can really call you out for it. But that don't really mean that this content creator is going to stay small. You know what I'm saying? And all this stuff always comes to light later on. Like, I guess y'all just don't care. It is what it is. But y'all need to go find something else to do. I shouldn't be motivating y'all like this. And I don't want to hear too much from the black community, bro. I really don't. I got my soul tribe, and that's it. And there's plenty of black dudes in my soul tribe, but all black community no, because too many black dudes that copy me, imitate. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. That's a devil on you. It's a demon on you. And every time I see y'all imitating me, that's like a spiritual attack to me because I'm a creator, right? I'm a creator. I'm here to express my, artistic ability through my creations, and then y'all just cherry pick whatever I create after I put work into talking to God about it and thinking it through, writing it down. Then y'all just take whatever I make and run with it. Black dudes, black dudes. So I don't hear no black community this and da 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 da. I have black dudes in my tribe, got white dudes in my tribe, Asian, woo, woo, woo. I got black, white women in my tribe, woo, woo. But the black community as a whole. Now there are black people, obviously, educated people that are moving right, but most of the black community I see is just a bunch of trash, bunch of fakes, but at least online, and a lot of that's real life just manifested online. I don't want to hear it, man. I mean, there's so many of your favorite content creators. I can see right through them. They're full of shit. Some of these women that claim that they are obedient to their man, you can tell that they run their house. You can tell they run their house. But get online and try like they don't even cuss. They cuss and they run their house and they run their man, right? But they'll get online and start regurgitating a bunch of other talking points like, women, you need to obey your man, and you're a disobedient type of woman yourself. I don't know where you're going to tell the women what to be doing. We can tell you run your house. You're online all day long being married, talking about single people. Where's your husband at? Why is he not sitting next to you? You run that house. I bet if he tried to say something to you, be smoking the city. Who you think you fooling? You online making videos all day. Where's your family at? All these values you're preaching about, you making reaction videos all day. Where's your family at? I know how long it takes to make reaction videos. Go to different apps like Opus Clips, things like that. Clip it up, put it on your different platforms. All that. It's time consuming. Where's your family at? You ain't got the money to afford to have somebody doing it for you. Where's your family at? You online talking. Same Negroes be stealing off my plate, mocking me. Be online talking about the black community. Get up out of here, bro. Sis. Nonsensical. It's nonsensical. I ain't gonna be here too long. Got some background noise going on that I don't want it to bleed over into the video. But yeah, just want to get on here real quick and tell you that I see it, and the way I'm gonna do something about it is using it for motivation. It's fuel. I told you, I'm like Jordan, man. I was just watching a video about Jordan the other day. I didn't know he did this. Whenever he got his Hall of Fame, whatever, he went off on everybody that did him wrong. He felt some type of way about. He remembered all of it. All of it. That's the type of shit I'm on. That's the type shit I'm on. I'm calm, cool, and collected towards the people that never done nothing or played with me or play in my face. But for y'all that did and do, I ain't never gonna forget you sorry ass motherfuckers, man. I ain't gonna let nothing go either. No, 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 no. Not gonna do it. Now, what I will do is use you as fuel to get me to the top where I need to go. Oh man, this guy, he operates on negative energy. I operate on my own energy. I'm a Leo, I'm the sun. I love love and light. I'm always laughing with my family and everything and whatnot. But when I gotta correct you motherfuckers, you absolutely damn right that I can operate in the dark and transmute that energy into light. I was built that way. I've been having to deal with haters all my life. I know how to transmute energy. And most of the time, any kind of celebrity out there that's an underdog does the same thing. So if Jordan can go and taking all what was done to him and when he got drafted, and even though he showed out, you know what I'm saying, when the Olympics played the NBA, and showed out all them NBA players, and they try to play with him. He ended up becoming the greatest of all time when it comes to basketball by remembering what they did and using it to fuel him. I will be doing the same thing. So I got to get on here and let y'all know before I get off, I got to thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Much love to you and yours. You have motivated me beyond belief. I have more energy than I know what to do with, and I am not going to stop. I am not going to stop. I won't be stopped. I will not quit. I will not quit. Some of y'all, hey, listen, there's been plenty of times where I've thought about it. Trust me. Trust me. I'm like, I can go find something else. No, my spirit, my soul won't let me. I'm a fighter. Man, I love this shit. So I ain't going nowhere. But also want y'all let y'all know that I ain't forgot nothing either. I still got eyes and ears. I still see what y'all be doing. And I'm still using it as fuel. Yeah. So you're gonna see more of me. So I'll give you more material to copy, right? But I want y'all to know that the base of what I am, I mean, my real personality, I'm keeping that kind of to me until I get where I want to be at. Then I'll let that be seen. So if you copy that, everybody know where you got it from. Okay? Don't get online calling people fake when you're the fakest people alive. You're stealing personality traits from other people. I just reserve a lot of myself to myself because I don't want to give it all away for y'all to destiny swap with me. When I get the clout level enough to where people can imitate me and they know where they got it from, I'll start being more of myself. I'm not doing that with y'all. Ain't nothing worse than seeing a grown ass black male imitating some part of me and my essence. It's disgusting. It's despicable. And if some of y'all call yourselves men of God, no, you not, boy. You ain't no man of God. No, you are not. God is a creator. The only thing that imitates what it sees because it can't create nothing from nothing is the devil. Has to mock and imitate everything it sees because it cannot create. Has to invert everything it cannot create. And it has to go against the creator. Just a natural hatred. You see where you're operating from? Satan's running your life, man. That's all that I got to say about that. So don't call yourself no man of God, a righteous man, nothing like that. As a righteous man, I don't see no brother of mine as competition. I'm happy every time I see one winning. Every time. I'm inspired by it. But you see me, supposed to be a brother of yours, and I'm just competition to you? Oh no, you ain't no brother of mine. You're no brother of mine. Okay? So y'all take that shit on somewhere else, okay? Don't play with me. Don't play about me. Don't assume that I'm da 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 da. Da. I see all. Look. I get copied by white folks too, but not as much as I get copied by black people. You know what I mean? And on another note, the ones copying me be the same people talking about black community. This don't be believing everything you hear these people online talking about. Don't be believing it. Watch their actions. Watch their actions. Are they growing? Are they changing? Or just the words are upgrading? If some of the words upgrading, then they're watching somebody else because you would see change in them and not just some aesthetic, better lighting, better makeup, better wig. You know what I'm saying? Or with the dudes, a red fitted, letting their beard stay gray, putting on some shades. No, you will see that in their skin. My skin glows, motherfucker. It glows. That shit glows in real life. I'm fit as fuck. 10 to 11% body fat. I'm back in school, single father, making my bread. You can definitely tell all the way around. You people look the same. You just talk different. So I'm trying to get y'all to stop just supporting people that just get online and sound nice because 9 times out of 10, if you don't see change in them, they're stealing something from somebody else that you should be getting it from the source. Because when someone's regurgitating shit instead of coming up with it, how are you going to really learn? Because unless I put something out, they ain't got nothing to talk about. Unless I put something out, they ain't got nothing to talk about. Why are you wasting your time with people regurgitating things in a way because you're supporting them because they're a big content creator when you should be supporting the source where those dorks come to get their information? Get it from the source. That way you can see the change in me and the evolution and the growth, and you can be inspired properly instead of hearing the words but not seeing it being backed up by the person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all talking about in the comments section, but did you see in any kind of way that I responded to it? Did you? You be waiting on somebody to come over here so you can just run your mouth in the comment section, but your opinions don't mean anything to me. Hey, you guys do me a favor. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, right? And if you guys want to troll when I get off the live stream, I'll definitely have time to respond to those comments in kind. Maybe tell you something that you'll never forget for the rest of your life. But during the live stream, I got too many things to be putting out. I could care less what you're saying. You dorks are over here trying to make me feel less than I am while you don't remember that you're on my live stream and I'm not on yours. You're trolling me without a picture or on your avatar, like some type of coward, and you think that your words are going to mean something to me. No, they're not. Okay. But I understand, what I'm saying, your frustrations watching a man like me be who I am, and it's the only thing you can do to retaliate against it. Get it off your chest, buddy. Make yourself feel better. Be all up in your emotions. Get it off your chest. Okay? Get it off your chest. Make yourself feel better. Now, as you see me, responding to what you're sending my way instead of reacting, how do you feel about that? How does it make you feel? I want to see your comments on it. How does it make you feel? Don't stop commenting now. Keep talking. Now that you see how I'm responding to your trolling instead of reacting, how does that make you feel? Don't run off, boy. Plenty of time over here. Again, got some things to do. Then I'm going to come back on here and continue to show y'all that you mean absolutely nothing to me. You are fans that think that you hate me, but hate is a lot of energy. You're not hurting no one. You're showing me how much you do love me because you're here on a random live stream I didn't schedule before my soul tribe got here. You couldn't wait for me to drop something. You wanted to hear from me. You needed to hear from me. You just don't know how to act because you weren't raised right. Probably by a broken, dark, feminine single mother, leftover woman. And now you got the energy. Anyway, you guys, do me that favor. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to try for you to be in here. And you're asking me directly who's copying me. Why in the world would you care? And if I mentioned a name, would you know who it is? If I mentioned a name, would you know who it is? Get over here and try to gaslight me, man. Take that stupid low IQ shit somewhere else. Take that stupid low IQ shit somewhere else. You content creating dorks, man. A lot of you red pill dudes. Let's go. A lot of you red pill dudes do it. A lot of you reaction video people do it. Need I go on? I always talk about TikTokers, but y'all aren't really on TikTok like that. Or you wouldn't be on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people, the same people copy me, are the same people like you that show up in a random live stream at 3:30 in the afternoon without me scheduling or nothing like that. Tell me, you just got here. I just went live. What do you mean you just got here? I just went live. You didn't miss nothing because you showed up when I randomly went live quicker than my soul tribe. You didn't just get here. You was glad that I went live. Okay, so all these comments in here aren't hatred. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all, fam. Appreciate y'all. I don't know what you mean by that. You religious freak, you religious freak dorks like to come over here. And hey, be careful when you got one of these religious freaks that just want to hear you say Jesus Christ. They don't have nothing else on you. And some of these zealots, some of these fanatics They think that you're not talking about the one and only true most high God, the father of Jesus, which his name wasn't Jesus because the J didn't come. We didn't even get into that. You know what I'm saying? But he has many names. He has many names, but they just want you to say Jesus Christ. They need you to say, because otherwise they're going to try to make it seem like you're some type of, those cultures that worship God, but it's not the most high God. They really worship Satan, which is the God of this realm, right? They try to like play with words. These people are just as wicked as some of these other people out here. These religious nuts, right? Like a lot of them. They'll try to like make you seem like you're a bad person because you don't say Jesus Christ enough. I've seen a lot of these people online. They supposed to be Christians and all this stuff, but they're going after people with no proof of nothing based off the fact that they haven't said Jesus Christ like they want them to, right? And they think I can't pick up on that, bro. I see your content, man. All y'all's content, you religious nut jobs. They don't go off how people are living in alignment with God, but need to hear a certain name. You zealot. You people don't live nothing in alignment with God, but you say Jesus Christ in every video. You make sure you say a Bible verse, completely out of alignment though in real life. But you say Jesus Christ though, so you get a pass. I'm living by example. I'm living by example. The reason why you came over here to hear me say Jesus Christ is because you can tell I'm living by example. And you need that last little piece to make you feel comfortable what you're hearing. You need that last little piece. Or you're over here trying to make, what I'm saying, it seem like I don't believe in the Most High God, or Jesus Christ. That's what you're trying to do. Either way, you're wrong. And either way, what I'm saying, you look silly and you don't really seem like a Christian. And all you people online that be doing that kind of stuff, you don't seem like a Christian. We had a lot of wolf in sheep's clothing talk going on nowadays, and wolf tickets. Everybody talking about a wolf now. Sit y'all goofy asses down somewhere, man. Sit down, man. Stand y'all, bro. These religious nuts online, man. I can't stand y'all. I wish one of y'all would come after me because I can guarantee I can find something in your past. There's a reason why your ass went supernova on religion and then trying to call everybody else out. They don't say Jesus Christ as often as you want to hear it. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why you feel like you need to judge people so much. You got some shit in your past. Don't worry. You do. You do. Never fails. Never fails. But yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm about to go live from my desk, you guys. So make sure that y'all are, what I'm saying, staying tuned for that. I'm going to make reaction videos. And I kind of like this. I miss this. Except I'm gonna do it with a video instead of just doing it with my voice. Just chopping up with you guys, talking about life and um, trying to evolve and whatnot. So we're gonna get back to doing this. I miss it. I don't watch content creators anymore, so if they copy me, I wouldn't know. The only way I even find out is on my TikTok when they pop up my feed every now and again. So other than that, it's gonna be pretty mellow tempered. Um, I don't before I was watching content in order to find content to make reaction videos to. Now I just go to my TikTok or my Facebook. Easy breezy, skip whoever I don't want to see, and I ain't got to worry about it no more. So you guys make sure y'all staying tuned, okay? So I mean, it's gonna be fresh energy. It just does something to my spirit seeing people copy me. It does something to me, man. It really does. I've tried so hard to be like, well, it's high school flattery. Not the way these dorks are doing it. Not the way this Gen Z and these younger millennials are doing it. No, no, no. They act like they're entitled to whatever you have and stealing your information and then regurgitating it. They act like they're entitled to it. I've never seen that like this before. I've never seen so many dead-eyed human beings running around trying to imitate somebody else's personality because they don't have one. I've never seen it before. And they're not interested in developing one. They don't want to get off the internet. They don't want to go out in real life. In real life, they treat you like crap. They don't know how to talk to nobody. Younger millennials and Gen Z. And it's starting to seem like Gen Alpha too. And then on the internet, though, they're so charismatic because they done copied everybody they done seen. They feel comfortable being able to hide their face. You can't pick up any body language or how this person's a really awkward weirdo outside of their videos while you're watching it. You got to see that person in real life. I'm telling you, man, it's a whole different generation of people, bro. That's why we had to break it down, the millennial generation, from older millennials and younger. You'll never hear Gen X doing that. Gen X don't break down their you know what I'm saying, their generation, right? Because they're all in alignment. They were all before the internet. Da, 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 da. We had the internet pop up, and then these younger millennials, like my ex-wife, weird as shit, weird as shit. These are the ones that were obsessed with Instagram. See, they're really the ones that started that Instagram problem that bled over into all of the platforms. You know, getting on Instagram and showing your highlight reel. Yeah, younger millennials did that shit. Don't be blaming us older millennials. We still go outside. Younger millennials. I had an ex-wife that was years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? There's a gap right there. If this woman's like 6 years younger than me, she's still a millennial and she's completely different than I am, completely different, then there's a split right there. You know what I'm saying? Them jokers born in the, mid 90s or the early 90s, they ain't the same as like us in the 80s, man. 80 babies and before hit different. So I ain't even, I would love to say kumbaya and, all millennials are the same. Nah, man, you younger millennials are not built like us, bro. You're not. Y'all are the same ones that click up with Gen Z and talk about older millennials have this Peter Pan thing and all these other words that y'all and terminology y'all really know the meaning of. You're just mad that we look younger than you. You're mad that we know how to live life and not worry about what nobody else thinks, right? We know how to enjoy the moment because we've been around for a lot of stuff, wars and all kind of things. The internet coming in, we know how to keep our peace, and because of that, you want to make it seem like we're child minded. Nah, that ain't the case. Y'all study us too much. We chilling. No, we really chilling. Y'all the ones all messed up, worrying about everybody else, imitating everything that we do, taking our styles and things like that, and then trying to, make it seem like y'all came up with it. Hey, Gen Z, you ain't came up with shit. You ain't came up with shit. Your generation ain't going to no wars, nothing like that, no real wars, nothing like that. Y'all ain't got nothing to really be remembered for, outside of going against older generations for no reason other than trying to stand out that way. Idiots. So again, two different types of people here. You got the older millennials and up. Now, again, remember, Gen X hates all millennials, period. So all you Gen X out there that no matter what I say about y'all in a nice way, y'all got something to say, fuck you. Bitch ass motherfucker. Fuck you. Punk. But for the rest of them out there that ain't going against millennials, y'all good. But I see too many of these reaction, old ass Gen Xers, old ass black dudes talking about millennials. It don't matter what we do. They bring up millennials. Shut your old ass up, boy. Your sorry ass. Don't get me started on Gen X. I got some shit to say about y'all. I got Gen X family members and say, don't get me started, man. Latchkey kid my ass. No emotion. Heartless. Fuck out of here. Don't get me started with y'all, bro. Every time I turn around, man, I be saying look decent things about Gen X, and they always take a jab at millennials. Always, boy. If you don't shut your dumb ass up, you ain't done shit. Always. Dumbass people. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Just getting on here, ranting, doing what I do. You guys do me a favor, go ahead and subscribe, hit that like button, join the tribe. I will be doing more of these impromptu videos because, for one, I ain't got to set my camera up and all that stuff and adjust the lighting, but I can get on here and just ramble, babble, chatter, you know what I mean? Have a conversation, ain't got to do none of that. Like all the rest of these lazy ass content creators. So why not? Why argue with it? Say you can't be enjoying them, man. They get just as many views, not never showing their face, being a coward. Well, let me be a coward every now and again. I better get the same amount of views. I better get the same amount of views. You mean to tell me I can be a whole coward, get on here, not show my face, just my voice, and get the same views as a person that gets themselves together and shows their face on camera? We need to work on our society, man. That's the reason why you got all these cowards online that troll people, because y'all listen to people that don't show their face. You need to start having a standard and a boundary. If you're not showing your face on camera, you get no respect from me. So if you're online, running your mouth, not showing your face, shut the fuck up. Do you ever show your face? No, you don't. But you always got something to say, right? You're a coward. You're a coward. Give a damn. You're a coward. You should not be able to make the same amount of money as people that are showing their face online, being held accountable for their words. You're a coward. Is what I'm doing right now kind of cowardly? Absolutely. Absolutely. But I want to make a couple easy dollars as well. Y'all don't show no respect for people to get themselves together and show themselves on camera when you're giving the people that don't show themselves on camera the same amount of views as those that do. That's completely messed up. So you got some bum that you don't even know if they brush their teeth online running their mouth. You got somebody showing their face that's held accountable for their words and they're getting the same views. Oh no, no. You should know if you're not showing your face online, you're only going to get so many views. You should know that. It shouldn't be that you get just as big as everybody else. Y'all will support people that never show their face online. And you wonder why people have all this audacity and they talk reckless. Everybody think they're funny and a comedian. Everybody talking about how somebody looks. You have somebody don't even show their face on camera talking about how somebody looks. How is that possible? How is that possible? Have no standards or morals or nothing. Once you open the door and let cowards in, now you know your whole way of thinking is distorted because you're supposed to be used to seeing someone speaking to you, because when you're speaking to somebody and you're looking at them, you're able to analyze more than the words they're saying. Body language, tone, facial expressions, twitches, all kind of stuff to read if what they're saying to you could be, you know what I'm saying, from the heart or just regurgitated nonsense or a chat GBT script. Now you're allowing for people not to show their face to get online and be able to say profound things while being a coward. Because you don't get online and show your face. You don't know you know how much guts it takes to get online and be going against the grain of what most society is agreeing with and show your face and look into the camera confidently. Y'all don't know how much it takes to do that, but you're letting cowards get out of that and run their mouth saying all this profound and strong sounding while this coward won't even show their face on camera. This coward won't even show their face on camera. Who are they to be so important they can't show their face on camera and be held accountable for their words? But y'all support them. They get just as many views as everybody else because they're saying things that you want to hear. They're talking negative. They're talking about other people. They're talking about what they have observed, and it's what you want to hear. And it's negative, and you love it. You feed on it. You don't even care if it's coming from an AI or a coward that never shows their face. You don't care as long as what you want to hear. Man, you're none of this stuff, bro. You're none of it. Don't come over here asking me who's copying me. If you over here asking me that, you're one of the people copying me. Don't come over here gaslighting me, trying to make it seem like I'm just making stuff up. If I'm making stuff up and I'm such a nobody, why are you here to let me know that I'm a nobody and I'm making stuff up? That don't make any sense. Nobodies don't get checked. Don't come over here talking about Badusi or anything other nonsensical, and you don't have even avatar picture on your profile. I'm only bringing this up because I want people who don't even notice the chemtrails in the sky or anything going on as far as fake storms to push the economy, right? I want y'all to pay attention to the people that try to control the narrative. Okay? You coming into somebody's live stream trying to control the narrative, I'm gonna call you out and I'm gonna do it eloquently. I'm gonna do it calmly. I'm gonna do it with simplicity so everybody can understand. You don't need to come over here and let me know about myself. You have nothing to do with me. You do not know me. I do not know you. There's nothing you can really tell me about myself because we don't know each other. If you come over here trolling, listen, man, we already know what that means, fan. And I haven't had anybody in my comment section try to tell me about myself yet because you know I'm too good with words. You know I'm too good with words. Period. So again, I want y'all to understand something. When I tell y'all I don't care what people think, I don't say it all the time because I think I see a lot of people that really do care what people think saying they don't care what people think. I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. Your words don't mean nothing to me. What you think about me means shit. Your judgments of me, I wipe my ass with it, bro. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what any of y'all think. I'm the only one of few online that has showed y'all that better than I can tell you. Can't isolate me because I love isolation. You did me a favor. You can't ignore me while simultaneously regurgitating things I've said. I've worked for the Army. I'm an engineer, right? I worked for the White House. I was trained to be able to pick up on patterns. And you're showing me the patterns, man, of you copying me while telling me you ain't nobody. We ain't copying you. Every time I bring something new, it comes out of one of y'all's mouths. Wasn't nobody saying that word aesthetic before me, bro, like that. Oh, you didn't invent that word. I didn't say I did, dumbass. People follow leaders. Whatever the leaders are using in their vernacular, people start using. That's the way it is. I literally grabbed a word that I didn't hear too many people using, and I implemented it in my TikTok. And now people, mainly black people, can't get enough of using the word. Okay? That's an easy way to tell how your influence is on other people when they don't want to tell you that you're influencing them. Simple as that. Now, if you think I'm making it up, go back to my TikTok that I made in July of last year and see how many people were saying aesthetic before July of last year. This was not being used like that, bro. This just wasn't. It wasn't. Okay. So I don't want to hear none of that stuff, man. I go out of my way to try to make myself stand out on some shit that I thought would be goofy, and y'all just take it and run with it. Now everybody talking about aesthetics and I ain't got time for none of that shit, man. Don't try to tell me I'm not who I am. I don't need you to, right? Don't be convincing me that I'm not who I am. Go to your wife and show her a picture of me or show her my videos and see how she reacts. Don't try to convince me. Get a direct reaction from your old lady. That's all you gotta do. I know when women are interested in somebody in a guy, and I can tell when women are going out of their way to make it seem like they're not, and those are the ones they really like. When they go out of their way to make it seem like they don't even see that person, but everything that comes out of their mouth is in alignment with what that man has said, right? Like, how is a woman that's a reaction video host that might be married or in a long-term relationship, how in the world would she be saying the same things that are coming out of a single man's mouth who's who's speaking his life experiences? How can a woman find herself in alignment with that and she's not single, she's not with him? Well, she's studying him. She's watching his content, she's studying him and other guys like him. So you can't tell me, because if I was out here just doing some radical stuff, the women that make reaction videos wouldn't be saying the same thing. They're saying the same thing I say. Masculine men are done. Some are even calling women leftover women, right? Um, what are they saying? Men are going overseas getting their passports. Men are getting in shape. Men aren't paying women any attention. Men are moving in silence. All of a sudden, these women are talking this way, right? But they don't know who I am. Ain't never reposted a video, ain't never showed one of my videos on their channel, but are speaking exactly the way that I speak. A person like me goes out of their way to make sure he's speaking the way nobody else is because I don't like coming out like I'm copying nobody. But now the women are speaking like me. When you are a man that women are attracted to, you will influence them in the way they speak, the way they dress, the way they articulate themselves. Like with me getting online talking about real women are calm. Now you're hearing a lot of women calming down. They're not yelling as much anymore. You used to have women that would cuss every other word, yell the whole video. They're talking calm now. You wanna know why? Because the man and men they find attractive ain't gonna tolerate that shit. And they don't want to come across that way. They want to come across attractive, whether they say it to you or not. Why would a woman that's been cussing and yelling and being raspy for years all of a sudden start talking calm, cool, and collected like a lady should? She's listening to the kind of man that she wants, talking about this is the only way I'm going to listen to anything out of a woman's mouth as if she's calm, cool, and collected like a lady, like my mother was. All this hollering and yelling and trying to go back and forth with a man, women don't do that. My mother never did that. She was very particular and spoke when she really needed to. And when she spoke, everybody got quiet, including my dad. I know exactly how a strong woman in her feminine energy is supposed to move while still being considered a lady and everybody considering this person always smiling and happy. That's how my mom came across. But when it came to her kids, why you got to be on this? With a straight A's, boy, you know you can do better. Why are you using slang? You're going to be known worldwide. Don't use no slang in my house. Enunciate your words. Now the way I enunciate got people copying me. It ain't cool no more to mumble out your words. Now you got Negroes who mumble all the time trying to enunciate, right? So again, don't try to fool me into thinking that I don't know what I'm talking about and I don't know, women are getting influenced from men and being influenced by men, and I don't know what a real woman is and don't have examples of that. Yes, I do. That's why I speak the way I do. That's why it makes sense to you when I'm saying the things I do, and that's why you regurgitate them. Don't for one second think that I'm not noticing this as an engineer and as a former White House communications agency alumni. Do not act like I'm not going to see it. Don't. And if you don't care that I see it, keep doing what you do. Just hope that I never get big. Just hope that I never get big. That's all I can say. And I only remember the women that have reached out to me whenever I was on my way up. So there are certain content creators that reached out, left comments, DM me, stuff like that. That's good enough for me, right? Because if those content creators who are in the same niche as you, sorry ass pieces of shit, and they got about the same amount of subscribers, if they're over here like, hey, I see you, you're doing good, you know what I mean? Like content, woo woo, you act like you don't see me, but you regurgitating everything I've said. Get the fuck out of here, man. Weird ass fucking internet people. So again, just on here, these are my rants. I'm back at it. I got plenty to say. I just have been trying to get my workouts right. I don't get online until I am complete. My whole physical vessel, mentally, spiritually, and physically. So if my body is at 14% body fat, I'm not getting on here till I'm back down to 10. I'm not. So some of the times y'all be thinking I'm disappearing. No, I'm just super disciplined. I let myself get out of shape. I'm going to put myself through it until I get back into shape. And I'm not going to give myself the pleasure because I really love getting online. I enjoy it. I love talking to y'all. I love talking shit. I really love what I do. But I'm not going to allow myself to enjoy that until I do the work, until I put in the reps. I'm not going to let myself enjoy getting online until I put in the work, do the reps, get back in shape, have my presentation right, and then get online. That way I feel good. Yeah, I know all the work I did before I got online. I know the workouts I did most human beings can't do. I know how consistently I've done them. So when I get online, there's a certain confidence that comes with that. I did all that before I even got online. I'm going to do some more when I get offline, right? It's the confidence that comes with that. When you put your duties and responsibilities before any whatever you do pleasure wise, and as a man, it creates a certain level, a discipline in you that projects outwardly that you ain't even got to say nothing. Women can just pick up on it instinctively because you're coming across like a masculine siren. I wouldn't lie to you. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, again, just keep doing what you're doing. You guys staying focused. I got to get on here and rant because I don't have nobody tell me that I'm getting popular. No one tells me, right? I work all the time. I do. I make content. If I'm not coming up with content, I'm writing ideas down. I'm making pre-recorded videos. I'm editing stuff. A lot of stuff don't even make it to the internet. I'll go, nah, this is trash. Let me go ahead and start over again and do it again. I don't know what I come across like or how much influence I have on the internet unless I sit down, take some time, and go through people that I think are studying me. So what I mean, I'm just busy. I'm busy. But every now and again, one of my friends will tell me or something like that. Like, you kind of like taking off on the internet, man. A lot of my friends are seeing you on there and coming up everybody's feed. I got a good friend named Moon. He's really good at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't be knowing at all because I'm so busy. And then every now and again, he'll be like, "Hey, man, you might want to think about doing this because you're really popping off right now, man. And then women are watching you, so he give me a little bit of feedback because, he can tell. You know what I'm saying? So now that I know, and based off of, you guys also regurgitating what I said about the Corey Holcomb and Anton Daniel, I watch for stuff. You think I'm just posting? I don't really post about people like that get in arguments. I wanted to see who was going to regurgitate what I said. I want to see which one of you Negroes were going to regurgitate what I said. How many of my talking points were you going to bring up? Now I know who watches me. I got some big name, big time people watching me, right? You're going to respect me. Did you hear me? You're going to respect me. Don't come over here and just steal ideas from me. I'm going to call your sorry ass out for it every single time you do. And if you have any kind of soul, you're going to feel a little bit of shame for that kind of shit. Straighten up. Tighten up. Straighten up. So anyway, yeah, get off of here. Appreciate y'all. If you have any comments in my comment section, go ahead and drop them after the video is done. Again, I'm not going to troll you while I'm live streaming, but if you leave a troll remark after the video is done and it's posted, I'm going to say something too that you're never going to forget. You're going to remember it for the rest of your natural born life. I'm going to make sure of it. I try to keep my mouth shut because I know the words I say, the impact they have on people. I'm not making this up. My ex-wife told me that shit before. I said something to her mom one time when she was trying to go off on me. Years later, that woman told me she ain't never forgot what you said. She's still mad about that. So I try my best to make sure that I don't say things but I'm done, man. Y'all are just pathetic. And it's a disappointment sometimes when I know my people are able to create, dope ass civilizations and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Before we got conquered by 7 different nations or whatever, 1400s. But I mean, I know what our potential is, and all y'all do is copy other black dudes, get jealous of other black dudes on some Highlander. It can only be one Negro type dude. Nah, man, I can't do that, man. I'm not gonna like I don't see what I see. I'm not gonna like I don't see y'all trying to compete and stuff. Call it out. I know you watch me, whether you want to admit it or not. I know my words are gonna get to you. I don't care. You ain't got to never admit that you watch me. My words will get to you. They will reach your soul. They're going to have you thinking some shit that ain't nobody told you before or need to tell you. All right, here, man. Work harder. Do better. Anyway, again, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all joining me. Be back on here in a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit more working out. Do some good stretching, ballistic stretching, all that kind of good stuff. A little bit of kettlebell work, and then I'll get back on here, man. We'll go live. We'll chop up some videos, man. Have a good time. Do what we do. I'll start doing it for the Soul Tribe. I need to get this off my chest. I got to get this off my chest. There's too much going on, too many fake content creators. And I really want, if y'all part of my tribe, I don't want y'all affiliated with some of these fake ass content creators y'all be watching because we're not the same people. Like, we're not the same people. So hopefully, there's going to be a good divide where y'all are going towards either authentic people like me or fake ass people telling you what you want to hear, copying other people's aesthetics, trying to sound in a way to where it's appealing to everybody, while meanwhile in the background at home, they're a whole demon. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get to pick and choose who you want to, listen to, but don't put us in the same bucket. I am not the same as those people. I'm not the same as those fake ass people. Don't be watching me if you're watching them. Don't be watching me if you watch one of these fake ass content creators. Don't be watching me, man. Go over there to those people that are trying to act perfect online. To those Daniels teammates. You know what I'm saying? Go to them. Anyone that supports Anton Daniels and the way that he handled his business on a Corey Holcomb show. If you watch them, don't watch me. Don't watch me. And if you want those sorry ass content creators, reaction video hosts that sided with Anton, the only people I've seen that side with Anton are young dudes, Gen Zers. You can tell they're soft as hell. They look soft, but they wouldn't bust a grape, just talking a lot. Those soft ass looking boy. So, they're the ones that are supporting Anton because they're a bunch of cowards too. And then I see females. certain females supporting him. I guess you want to get onto his show. He's always looking for a side chick, fool. Reach out to him. Reach out to him, dumbass. Don't put it out there online that you support him. Reach out to him directly, because if you can't read the room, he's on the wrong side of history right now. And if you're aligning with him, especially if you're an Aboriginal American woman and you're siding with him, oh, your dumbass is gonna get cooked. You're letting people know that you're just a weirdo, because you know the kind of background that guy is known for here recently, right? And people putting two and two together, and things he's been saying. He don't even align with any type. I don't know, like, he don't align with any type of black community. He goes against anything that's supposed to come out for the black community, like reparations or any kind of, you know what I mean, alignment, acknowledgement of our lineage. He don't want nothing to do with that. And you're aligning yourself with that kind of person. I nobody knows if he's a tether or not, but like others have said, he definitely has tether tendencies. Makes me question to you: are you a tether? Do you have tether tendencies? Right? And I'm not calling all migrants and immigrants tethers. I'm talking about y'all that cosplay us, that try to replace us, try to destiny swap with us as Aboriginal Americans, through these laws put in place. And when y'all come over here, I'm talking about y'all, okay? So don't be over here trying to make it seem like we talk. No, 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 no. Y'all know who y'all are. Talk bad about us, smile on our face while trying to replace us. Y'all know who you are. You know who you are. You know what I'm saying? So we're not even going to get into that. But if you're going to align yourself with a person like that, you get what you deserve. You piece of shit. You get what you deserve. Ain't nothing good going to come for you when you aligning with that traitor, that charlatan, with that Sambo. You don't get nothing from it. Nothing. Weird ass female. Anyway, y'all, get off here now for real. I'll be back on here a little bit later. We're gonna do some reaction videos. And TikTok last night, for some weird reason, man, they held my videos, man. They held my videos, and they didn't really post until hours later. So I'm going to get on TikTok and make a couple more videos because of that incident. I don't know, because of the snow and the weather, the signal was bad, but I posted them Jones, and they didn't really show up until like almost 2 hours later. So I'm going to get on there and drop some more content. But yeah, we're going to be dropping content all day. I'm not going nowhere. It's cold outside. It's snow outside. I ain't going nowhere. So I got plenty of time today. Make sure y'all checking on all 4 of my YouTube channels for content. I will be posting on all of them. I'm going to drop a little bit on TikTok, not a whole lot. I'll wait to do that TikTok crap tomorrow. But YouTube all day. Let's have a good time. Trolls, show up. Content creators under burner accounts, show up. Put in your best work. Say some things to me that you think would get under my skin so I can show you how insignificant you are to me. Please do that, right? I love seeing y'all show up and try to tell me about myself when I'm supposed to be a peon nobody. Don't seem like it to me. All right. Anyway, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I will be putting a thumbnail on this, even though it's vertical. Anyway, I'm not putting a thumbnail on it. Whatever. Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Love and light. I'm your brother. I'm out.
It's on you. Hey, hold on. Bitch, be quiet. Lot of niggas fake, so I'm moving in silence.